fucking with it right. Here with who I started with, be something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H-Uno Central Coast, mob and suicide. Only arsonist. I step in the booth and cast, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
That's right, live on Chicano Tube. We're back live on Chicano Street. I appreciate the beautiful Linda Raza that's tapping in right now. Don't forget to do me a favor though, just hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the bell. And when you hit the bell, you gotta hit the all button. That way you're notified every single time that we hit Chicano Street. And we got something to talk about. Let's talk about it. I appreciate you guys. I'm actually coming back from the Bay. I don't know what I just passed. I think I passed Milpas right now. I think I passed Milpas. Yeah. So I'm heading back to the Bay right now. So we're gonna talk about it because I'm super pumped. There, I've got them tonight. I got special guests. And unfortunately, it's only a maximum of 10 people that could be on at the live ever at one time. And don't forget to let me know if my audio cuts off. Por favor, just don't hesitate. Drop it. Pinche segundo. I don't want to take too long to refresh the feed. And why does that happen a lot, gente? It's because I'm in motion. I'm in motion. I want to take advantage of also tapping in with the YouTube guys, the YouTube community. While I got some downtime, and the only downtime I got is on a pinche carro, ¿verdad? Or visiting moms or whatever. Anyways, that's right, cabron. That's right. Appreciate you, yeah, area. Yeah. So I was in San Ramon. San Ramon, I think it's 925. Shout out to the 925 area code. I was in San Ramon. It's over. It's a wrap. I'm heading straight, one shot. I'm heading straight to Chicano Street Studios because I want to get ready for what's happening tonight. We got a great show tonight. Gente, there's things that we got to talk about. People have been asking me to ask them. I want to ask them about things on their Instagram page. Like they constantly, they keep posting on the Instagram page, resist, resistance. I want to know what that's about. I want to know what makes them tick. What's the mission statement? How do you even join? You know what I mean? Can anyone join? You know, you never know. Mikey, by tonight, by the end of tonight's show, I could be a brown beret. I don't know. Again, I'm assuming, right? It happens that easy and that quick. I mean, shit. What if you have to? What if they haze you and shit? Crazy. Yeah. What if they haze you a la chingada? You know, hazing. Have you heard of hazing, cabrones? Hazing. Some kind of ritual. You know, la chingada. Again, I'm joking around. I'm not disrespecting. I'm being how I'm always am. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys. What does it take to join? What are they? Just so many questions, man. So many questions. That's what we're gonna be talking about tonight. Now, let me see what the gente está cotorreando. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, Solid Boy 831. You follow me on IG, cabron? Did you see how I reposted Superfly? So Superfly, and I don't think it's with an R. It's Super. I think Superfly. His dad is a personal friend of mine. And back in the 90s, stories we'll never tell on YouTube, all that stuff. But his dad's a personal friend of mine. And he's actually in the gym. He's part of the gym, part of the stable, whatever you want to call it, of legendary Max Garcia's gym, tutelage. So Max Garcia, the boxing coach that passed away, I posted on my IG story, Salabo, that it was Superfly. And I put the Alisal district on top, 831, you know. Like at the end of the day, it's about being proud of the community you were raised at. Born, at least in my instance, it was born and raised. I know some people, you know, aren't born, but they move to, and then they embrace it later. I get it. I get it. But I was born and raised. And so it's not about taking that out of the youngsters. It's about how can you shine positive light on that. Even if you loaded clips and did what you did, at some point, at least it's fulfilling for me. I don't know. But anyway, shout out to him. Shout out to the 831. I appreciate you, cabrones. Death Row's in the casa. That's right. Strap them up, cabron, and juice them up, cabron. Let's ask this question to the raza. Here's an interesting question. If you got condemned, and again, if you're listening live or you're listening on the replay, please, you could always drop your comment. The video's up forever on the internet. So drop your comment, please. If you got sentenced to be condemned, would you rather have a firing squad, lethal injection, or the gas chamber? Okay, that's how I got to remember the acronym or else I'm going to forget. FLG. FLG. Would you rather have a firing squad, lethal injection, or the gas chamber if you had to be condemned? Just remember, all three is a different muerte. Even though when the lights are off, that's it, cabrones. You didn't care about the Lord. You didn't want to see about the Lord. You don't want to hear about the Lord. Well, now you might not be in front of him forever, and that's a scary sight. Or if you saw him, you're good. That's right, Daniel Barry. I appreciate you, my boy. I gotta merge. I gotta go on to 101. It comes up real quick, man. I was on someone commented on the highway. Yeah, the 680, cabron. I'm on the 680 right now. I passed Milpas, and now it's where it merges to the 101, but you got to go hard right. And, it's that little, circle, and it spins, and then I'm headed to San Jose. Shout out to Sanjo. Shout out to mi hermano Sanjo Lifer. You're on my mind too, carnal. Sanjo Lifer, you're on my mind. When I visited moms, we've talked about conversations. Losing our mothers is something. It's real devastating. Something real devastating. You're on my mind, carnal. Just to let you know that. For listening. Death Row, that's right, cabron. 880. You know what? Maybe the top of it was 880, but I'm pretty sure it was 6. Wait. The 280 turns into the 680. Ah, okay. Gracias, Alexa. Cabrona. I would have missed. All right. Stop by my shop in Morgan Hill. That's right, cabron. You know what? I frequent the Bay a lot. Wait. A lot. Like I said, San Ramon, this time, I got clients all over. Matter of fact, for any investors out there, I got a flip. I got a flip. If there's any investors that invest, if you guys, are interested in buying rental properties or want that information, get at me on IG. A flip, gente, is basically a property you will get at about 50 to 60% market value. That means you will save a couple $100,000, and just because it's not upgraded, you're gonna have to do the upgrade or do what you gotta do. I mean, lightweight. I mean, you don't have to put really like 70, 80 racks into it. You could put about maybe 30, 40. It'll look decent, and then rent it out. So if you know anyone that buys, go ahead and hit me up. That's right, my boy. Nothing stops. Absolutely nothing, man. Órale, Ruben C. Just text me your IG, cabron, or hit me the pin or something. 831-204-6977. That's the new line. I also got the old line still. I use both of those lines really cuando estoy trabajando. That way they don't call my main line. Shit. I got like 3 phone numbers and shit. Yo, Mikey, just tapping in from downtown LA. Well, I appreciate you, cabron. You're in Chicano headquarters way. That's where the raza is. But tonight we got the Brown Berets way. So the Brown Berets, it's a very historic group. And I believe I want to ask them this. I don't know this for a fact, but I want to ask them, do you have to be raza to join the Brown Berets? That's another question. Do you got to be raza or can any raza join the Brown Berets? Like, what if you're a gabacho? Can a gabacho that looks like He-Man, blonde hair? He-Man. Hey, those He-Man toys when I was a kid at those garage sales were off the hook, man. Talk about hours of entertainment. Shit, who needs a tablet? I was fucking finding He-Mans at these garage sales. Anyways, or respectfully. I'm saying this respectfully. You guys know I joke around, but not with when I have 7 brown berets on tonight. We're gonna ask these things in order. The Bible says in decency and order. In order, we're gonna ask, can an Africano respectfully, be? Because on Chicano Street, gente, we don't hold back, man. And you guys already know this, man. I've had guests on that have agreed with me on this thing. We got to speak our minds and don't hold back. When people start talking about race and race and race, I'm over here con huevos way saying, you know what, if I want my daughter to date a Mexicano, and in that way it just doesn't break the whole every family generational photo, like I'm not gonna be the one to fucking break the photo, then that's my prerogative. That's not yours. That's mine. So we're gonna speak how we speak, and the comments are gonna be what they're gonna be. All right. Just do me a favor, okay? Then when we're on with the Brown Berets or the founder of Brown Berets, just don't put, Norte Tube or that shit. The YouTube Yarda, the runner, and no, you can. I don't want to say don't, but I'm not gonna click on that highlight. Not tonight. On that comment. Not tonight. All right. Brown Berets. That's right, cabron. El Chapo's in the building. That's right, cabron. You're gonna get mad at me, Chapo. I'm gonna say this, but you're gonna get mad at me, cabron. Hopefully, you don't get mad at me, cabron. I played a song on the Sunday night show, and it was the song that Triple OG put on that video, cabron. There's something about his kiss. That's all I'm gonna say, Chapo. That's all I'm gonna say on the internet. You already know my boy. Güey, te pasaste esa noche de copas, güey. What are you drinking, güey? I told Norby's this. Norby's is coming on the podcast, gente. Norby's, you might as well just announce it now. Hold on, now I'm going to the 101. All right. This is my highway right here. This is how I know California. Once I get on the 101, I can go all the way to Pelican Bay to where the Menendez brothers are in Donovan. Oh, man. Did you see how the Menendez brothers, they got reunited after 22 or 24 years? They were in different pintas. They do that all the time. All the time, gente. It's kind of like the way they would separate you from your co-defendant, or what the guy is called, your crimey, or your ace. They would separate you. That's it. It's the same case. It's a common practice. And I know you guys are gonna say rainbow shit and all sort of thing. Gente, I don't know nothing about that story. All I'm gonna say is, well, they got reunited. At least 2 hermanos are living, and I'm sure that's a blessing for them. I'm sure it is. But que gacho that when you have money and your life is a fucking nightmare. That's all I'm gonna say. We think money solves everything. It doesn't solve everything. It doesn't solve a fucked up family. Artie Marie says, Pintaba. No, I am, but I'm heading to mine. The CTS Soledad, and up the hill in the back. I thought the front was up the hill. I swear to God, 1,000 stacks of Bibles. I thought it was, but then I started thinking about it. Well, then the bus started again, and then rolled out of there and just went up the hill. And I was like, oh yeah, well, now it makes sense because that first place was cream colored with like brown roofs that looked like, damn, looked like a 1950s YTS. Something crazy. Hey, Chapo, don't get mad, my boy. You know which one I was saying, right? I said it without saying it, but only because only you know, right? That was that song. Shout out to OG Triple. If OG Triple OG takes the rest of the year off, I think it's a wrap. There's been Penta that just tap into YouTube and then they tap out. It just is what it is. I remember like a man, 2112. That cabron used to message me too. You know what I mean? He was like a hazard. He worked for fucking, what's it called? When they clean up disasters, remediation after out. He was a hazard guy, and he's the one that would go in after a fire or after a flood. And no, era chingón because you have to know codes. You have to have licenses to have that kind of job. he left YouTube after everyone. I don't want to say. Nah, I'm not even gonna say it. Let's just say after we weeded out the lanes. After we weeded out the lanes, and then he just said, it's not fun no more. And then his brother was Team Moss. He always would have an avatar with a Huelga bird all the time with a Huelga bird. To be honest, gente, I didn't think um that you would see the Huelga bird, like United Farm Worker logo. I didn't think that you would see that anywhere other than where Cesar Chavez was. That means from Central Valley, which was his base, obviously Salas, and then the corrida run going to Yuma. And I know he was active with issues at the border. But they got murals of him everywhere, even if it wasn't. I mean, they got murals of him in Texas. I'm sure he was there at some point, but Colorado, and maybe there too at some point too. But anyways, I don't even know how I got into that. Hey, that's right, amiga. I appreciate you. Chicano Tube lady is in the casa, Miss Randy G. God bless you, amiga. I appreciate you. We know October is Cancer Awareness Month. So to everyone, get a checkup, man. Get a checkup. And it's probably not going to be from the HMO that's going to give you anything, because like John Q, what happens when you only want them to take $20 from your check? 20, you're going to get a full scan? No, it's called Friends Help Friends. These doctors get kickbacks at the end of the year for putting people on, these plans with no complete comprehensive coverage and writing. Well, they got them for writing pinchy faulty reports. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah, but did they analyze your blood? Did they analyze your tissue? Did they analyze your hair follicle? No, they didn't. They went in there. He put a stick under your tongue to check your temperature and said you were fine. If you have something hereditary, all I'm saying is get checked out, man. Just get checked out. Like me, real soon I've been having this thought in my mind of quit drinking, which I know I can do. And it's not the end of the world. If I did it for 5, 6, 7 years at a time, of course I can do it. I've been thinking of that because Pops passed away from diverticulitis. That's not a liver. It's not liver, but it's colon. It's like stomach. So thinking about it, man. That's right, amigo. I appreciate you, Randy G. The salad bowl is in the casa. That's right. Hater elephants in the casa. I'm on the 101. Let me turn off this map. I don't need no map. All right, good. And again, if my audio drops out, just do me a favor. Let me know. Put no audio in the comment section. So tonight, you guys, the Brown Berets are coming on. Let's ask them. I mean, you never know. By the end of the show, I might be a Brown Beret. That makes me think I might as well just go on Amazon and order one, just in case. It doesn't have to be an official one. Maybe there's is there a membership fee? Again, what raza do you have to be? What are the qualifications? Do they do background checks? That's another good question. I think it's pretty valid, right? In the business world, they do background checks. The best way you can run a group is kind of model it with some kind of hierarchy, right? One person has to call the shots. Or maybe not. Maybe that's just my opinion, and everyone could be equal leadership. I heard that doesn't work because everyone wants to stick their chest out. And since no one needs to submit to any position, but I don't know. But anyways, they're coming on tonight. She hater elephant says, hey, Mike. You should do a show about escaping the medical health industry to holistic health. God, if I did something like that, I'll bring Miss Chicano too. Because we actually know doctors, holistic doctors, that got their licenses taken away. Karina Powers knows too, as well. I mean, absolutely. Again, it's shit that we should talk about more, cabrones, but we don't, which is la salud, chronic diseases. So Miss Chicano Tube's going to be coming back pretty soon, and she's going to give you the straight derechazo, balazo on what it takes for certain things. Because someone commented something last time and she was getting crazy. She was like, oh, hell no. If that was, you better alkalize your body. You better cut off this. Stop drinking water from plastic. You need to do this. Take all the chemicals out of your house and replace them with fucking vegetable, natural chemicals. Crazy. Miss Chicano Tube is like that. I didn't even know that. Do you know that you have all these chemicals under your sink in every house? And how many chemicals do we have? We have cleaners. We have bleach. We have germicides. Hold on. Again, all of those are really toxic, gente. And I know, the ones that like to clean, the clean freaks are like, hell no, it needs to have bleach because bleach kills everything. Okay, I get it. But you better get that in check if you really want less exposure to toxicity. No one's gonna. Are people gonna do it? So it's again, pinche hater elephant. You want me to talk about this, but the shit that if I tell you the truth on how to add 5-10 years to your life, it's hard as hell. I know if I stop drinking, like I know this for a fact. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I know if I stop drinking, I will at least add possibly 3 to 5 years to my life. Easier said than done, right? Right? But what hasn't been hard for me and my wife is the keto diet. Because it's like the food is fire, I'm telling you. It might just be missing the tortilla, but we'll eat that on Sundays or Saturdays only. Randy Jean, I appreciate you. Praying for everyone. Lost our kid. Oh my gosh. I didn't know, amiga. Yeah, deep sympathies. Absolutely. Mom's birthday was just on Friday, amiga. And sometimes my eyes wander. I see different headstones. There's an 11-year-old boy right behind me, like a row back. There's another like 8-9-year-old boy that's a row up. Different stories. I'm sure everyone got a story. At the end of the day, that's why we shouldn't be dirt bags and fucking and slick talkers and all this other shit, because life's too short for that, man. Way too short. So we got the Brownies on tonight, and then tomorrow about midday, I'll already have the interview done with Carlos Montes, the co-founder of the Brown Berets. You can call a co-founder a founder. He probably, respectfully, maybe, again, I'm only assuming, just it's a wrong thing to do, but when you call yourself co-founder, it's probably you want to give a little bit more honor to somebody. Maybe they were there in the beginning. They were there probably where they were in the alley. Fucking, and I'm sure that maybe this is what happened to Carlos Montes. Maybe he's in the alley con su camarada, and I think his name was David Perez or something like that. And I'm sorry if I said the totally wrong name. And they were, maybe they shook hands, did a now you're home with us, and defend the barrio. Patos locos forever. Forever. And then they shook hands. Forever. Maybe they were, at that moment in the 60s where they were getting nightsticks. Maybe the raza back then, different times, but am I going to shy away from history? No, that would be doing a disservice to you. Someone say paperwork check. They want to see my paperwork already. Chingado, man. Only time I'll show it is if it's too many cabrones. It's like they're pressuring Alvin. They say, show the paperwork, Alvin. You shot ops and the police and did a 2-year violation. Show your paperwork. Sonny went so in on that. Sonny. Oh my God. Sonny went so in on that. I mean, Sonny went off the cliff on that. He went totally 4x4ing off the cliff. His confidence was through the roof. And he said, You show me that. And if you're right, you consider me your arch nemesis. I'm your arch rival, arch nemesis. And this chisme too, gente. My bad. We go from something aquí, that's substantial to chisme too, but my bad. The Chicano comes out. And I will give up my channel and close my channel down. And I believe Sonny would have did it. And then the comments were like, yeah, this, that, but only half of them. And so, like what Kimo was saying, sometimes when it works both ways, I think. Sometimes when you respond to something, it's an indicator. And sometimes when you don't respond to something, that's also an indicator. I think it's a two-way street. I don't really think you play that one way. Now that I think about it, I didn't think about it yesterday. I didn't think about it, but anyways, then I'll be like, okay, here, boom, whatever. That comes with strong allegations, man. Strong allegations. Like, you want to say some shit? Like, okay, you hit women, kids. I mean, I think at that point you can't ignore it. And if you want to keep growing, because obviously you want to keep growing, you're on social media, you're out there on the internet. Okay, you want to keep growing. Then at that point, it would be like, okay, post the paperwork. But say I had someone that was like a thorn in my side, right? Thorn. Kind of like when Norby's, when he used to call the banda world all the time. That's why when Alvin, did what he did, he probably, I think he was live with the banda world. That shows that they're in bed together, right? They're in bed together. But he probably even loved it too, right? Because the banda world was like, fuck, man, I've been trying to get that motherfucker off my phone lines, and Norby's was flooding the lines. And he would set it up on his channel and laugh about it. So that was probably part of the little fucking backdoor conversation they had, Alvin and the banda world. Because to be honest, when I saw his face, I said, oh, look, this dude is a member of Banda Recodo. And, he has a YouTube channel. So, maybe he's going to, do on tour videos. Maybe when he takes his families at the hotels, Banda Recodo. And then I found out this guy said, what? Reactions, what? And I'm like, oh, he's from the 2000s. Okay. He's from the 2000s. That's cool. Different time, 2000s. The 2000s were a different time, right? Hater Elephant. When is Norby's gonna come on? Okay, that's gonna be next week. I'm working out the date right now. No, we already got it locked, huh, Norby's? If you're hearing, Tuesday. I think Tuesday next. So if I ever do like another, if sometimes I'll change a Wednesday to a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Or a Friday to a Thursday if I'm leaving, whatever. Brown Berets are on tonight though. Yeah, so Norby's is gonna come on Tuesday, and we'll have a lot to talk about because since then I've had Kiawi on, and maybe we'll revisit some of those things that were said. Interesting as hell. Good shit, man. Every time it's a good conversation. Gente, also I already voted. I voted last time. Last time. I voted last night on the kitchen table. Boom. Absolutely. I had to strike up the ballot again. This is personal between you and the ballot and the box. If someone tries to pull that from you, fuck them. You know what I mean? You got to keep the lucha on these people's motives. They try to, they say they're your friends, but really they're trying to find little avenues to throw shit at you, or they say they're your friends, and next thing you know, they're one of those pinchy bot channels that's trolling your shit, But I voted last night. And I'm going to say who I voted. Absolutely. Voted for Trump. Boom. Real quick. Voted for Pete Hernandez. Real quick. I voted for Tony Veruda. And trip out on this. 6 or 7 out of the 8 measures. 6 or 7. I had to reference it. There's a couple of websites that I go to that are voters' guides. It makes it so much easier to know what to vote for Prop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and measure E, M, G, H, I, J, K. And I was surprised that 7 out of 8 were to increase our taxes. Gente, think about it like this. Every pinche year they ask you, vote to fix our roads, vote to upgrade our schools, vote for Caltrans this, vote for the public schools that, vote for colleges to get rebuilt, refurbished, upgraded. Vote. All of these things is every single 4 years. All the money, they've spent the money. That's the real truth. They spent the money. And they're asking you and me to line their pockets up every 4 years. You vote no. And if you need a voter's guide, get on me on IG. I'm going to send you a voter's guide of people who I'm telling you know how to run an economy, bro. I mean, bro, I can't talk to some. Anyways, that's right. See dogs in the casa. That's right, my boy. That's right. She elephant. You're writing ballot and voted for Alvin and put fire. Man, don't want to talk about that. Nope. Because he said in one clip, he goes, YouTube says a few moments later. And then the truth is, the paperwork says he went to 2 meetings in 1 year, gente. And then when they called him on it, he talked about a copier printer. I mean, that says it all. That says it all. God bless. I appreciate you, cabrón. I appreciate you, man. We're going to head back to Mex. At least one. Primeramente Dios. I don't even know if I'm waking up tomorrow or I don't know. No, the Lord knows, But let's head to Mex one more time. And this time I want to buy some a couple little 2-3 things for the studio. You know what I mean? The wifey little banner was a clean one. It said Raza Unida. It was a clean little banner. Bad little banner. Raza Unida. And well, the wifey pretty much a lot of it, right? So the wifey got because she's the cord out. But anyways, what I was saying, back to Mex. Oh yeah, I can't wait. It's like I'm in the motherland, and that's it, What I should do is stop dressing like a tourist and maybe dress a little bit more like they dress over there, and then that way they won't be like, shit, this guy in the double X shorts and the tank top or whatever. He's not a pocho. They probably won't think that. I dress how I want. But the birria I found last time, that was insane, bro. Wow. The birria last time with the consomme, and what people call Mexican cokes that are made out of glass, they call them Mexican cokes. I don't know why. She's pochosa. Mexican coke. It's Coke. Oh well, they say it has a different sugar too. Maybe that's why they like the sugar. It's different. What up? Hit the saludos to everyone from the Valle. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. Quiero Vallero, the SGV, the Gabriel is in the casa. I appreciate you. Hey, tune in tonight. We got the Brown Berets coming on. I don't know how many. Last week it was confirmed 5. I can only have up to 10 plus myself, so me plus 9. And I'm going to ask them tonight, hey, how do you become a Brown Beret? What are their beliefs? Do you have to be Raza? What are the qualifications? Do they do background checks? Like check paperwork? How do you know someone is who he is? I mean, of course, we're in the free world, right? So we have all the information. Cálmense. We can check the law website and this and that. Hit up the homie Hangout, man. He's the one. He'll let you know what websites to hit up or what, you know what I mean? I was joking around yesterday when the homie Hangout, when he drops a comment, it even looks like it's a motion. It even looks like it's a habeas corpus. No one ever says, what, you're in your 40s? Shit. No one ever says it's too late to become a lawyer. We got to the finish line a little bit later, but we got there. I always tell my daughter, if I could do it all over again, That means overlook the street bullshit all over again. I'd be a lawyer. I'd be a lawyer. Uh, Probably work just half the day. Kick my feet up on the desk the other half. No, just kidding. But again, I do preach something I call excellence. I don't believe in doing anything half-assed, or I don't believe in doing something 75, not even 95, not even 99. If you're going to do it 99, don't do it at all. We're already lazy as it is and use 10% of our brain power. You woke up this morning, you have energy inside of you, trust me. Lo puedes chingar todo el día until you close your eyes at night. That's actually good for your body. Now just don't burn yourself out and do that for like 50 years. Risky business in the casa. That's right, cabron. Is the Brown Berets in 2024 victim mentality? I'm thinking of doing a post. That's a good question. I'm thinking of doing a post. If I do a post, I think I'm going to be in Salas in an hour and a half. If I do a post, I'm coming back from the Bay, San Ramon. And just write questions below it because maybe people want to join. I'm being serious. Like, I don't know. People are hearing this for all different reasons, historical reasons, educational reasons. Maybe there's other questions aside those two people want to ask. If I drop a post, hey, drop a comment under it, cabron. Drop a question, I mean. For sure, I'm a San Juan now. Master. Chicano power por vida, that's right. But don't get it twisted away. We're trying to, start up a new political party. I guess really the end goal, if I did want to do anything in politics, would be to, unite the people. I think this being what I consider myself a master negotiator already helps me. I know how to adapt to everyone's level, and from all four different personalities, right? Expressive, amiables, drivers, analytics. Once you study those major four personalities, there's not anyone on planet Earth that you cannot connect with. Because every single person, human being on planet Earth is one of those four personalities. So linguistics, NLPs, body language, shit that I studied, yeah, I would use that to persuade the raza in Califas and have California always be us, the raza, us. Always be the group that makes or breaks cabrones. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to talk to us. That's for sure. No, you're gonna have to have a seat at the table and let's talk about it, before you say you represent anybody. We got Mayor Donahue coming on. Let's talk about it with Mayor Donahue, former mayor. Okay. He retired. He was done. But he has a lot of pros that he did during his mayorship that we're going to talk about. And a lot of it had to do with crime when motherfuckers thought you needed a bulletproof vest just to visit the city and shit. Beanie's laughing. 100 Republicans who voted against extra funding to FEMA. Okay. That's confirmed because you just got to watch. And I say that goes across the aisle, right? Both of them have their media outlets and both of them have their counter media outlets. Can we say that? Is that fair? So I'm not for any party. I'm a conservative, cabron. What is I believe when I say I'm a conservative, that means I identify like my parents did, like their parents did. That means we love God, we love our familias. And some of those corridos says, ni madres voy a entregar mis pistolas. Hell no. I heard that on a couple corridos, and U.S. politics affect Mexican politics, obviously. Shit, look at all these palm trees right here. I need to pick up. Okay, someone remind Leavesley Road. They have this nursery with the palm trees I've been looking for, man. Leavesley Road. A bunch of them. But they're on the northbound lane. I'm on the southbound lane. They're on the northbound lane. Anyway, so again, I know you always have to vote for the lesser of any evil, right? Let's just keep it real. But what I hate is when people that say they're in touch and connected to the community we actually know they're not. We got like 4 or 5 different seats in the city council coming up. These cabrones, they're all wanting to jump on the podcast. I'm having to shut some of them down. Because some of these guys, from what their policies are, contributed to when the crime rate spiked. For some people, it doesn't make sense that if you don't have a safe city, you don't have anything. I'm going to say that again. If you don't have a safe city, you don't have anything. Okay, stop. I got to stop already, okay? This is not Mikey, Salina City Council. Oh, man. Chingado. Pancho Zapatas in the casa. I'd rather have 157 million to go around people in Florida instead of Lebanon. Chingado. Mismanagement of money. The basic economy 101, profit and loss. You're either in the black or you're in the red. Some people have no understanding on how it runs. The world, the country runs like a business. Any other business. There's income, there's expensive, equals your net operating income, period. That gets put on a budget, period. When they print out money or consider other parts of the country more important than us, someone commented, "Oh, Mikey, you sound like a blah 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 blah." I don't know if he said whatever he said. When I said, of course it's America first, because this is where I'm at. This is where my children are. This is where my feet are standing. This is where my children are going to be, I believe, for generations. So how could I say another country first, Mexico first? Mexico first. That's not where I have what I just said. Is that the motherland? Hell yeah, that is. Chingado. Imagine me saying that's not the motherland. Vaya bonito. I heard Wayward Son said this. Gente, Wayward Son 360 on TikTok, if you want to follow him, is coming on Dia de Muertos. I heard him say something that was so profound. I said, chingado. And I catch myself saying it. And you have said this term también. Hijo. He actually broke down the term hijo de la chingada. And that term, he said, is a colonizer term, a Spanish term, colonizer, whatever. You can call it that, whatever. And some people say they're colonizing today still. Okay. Well, they ain't wearing shiny metal no more, right? They ain't wearing no more shiny helmets. Or are they? Maybe they are. I don't know. He said, hijo de la chingada is a product of the F word. And when that was used as a derogatory term that would back offend the shit. And rightfully so, someone that's a product of that, of an R, of an assault. And I said, we didn't know, we didn't fully understand it. Of course, we grew up in the barrios, we just talk about it, we didn't fully understand it. That's crazy. When he said that, I was like, man, because remember Gallo Negro did it, right? When he carved the VL on Spider's chest. He carved the VL on his chest. He reached back in the pocket. Miklos right there. That's Miklos' first little rumble. You know what I mean? Miklos getting his hands dirty for the first time, but he feels good. You know what I mean? Blonde hair, blue eyes, but he's feeling good. He's feeling good. Anyways, he pulled out the 38 snub nose from the back pocket or side pocket, and he said, "Hijo de la chingada." And right when he was, he at that point, if Miklo wouldn't have touched his primo, then it would have been Gallo Negro's story and not Miklo's story. It makes sense, right? You know what I mean? Someone say Gallo Negro, hey, how come you're a salad? Why'd you let Miklo take the hard road and you took the easy road? And they asked him in an interview. It was a clip. It went viral. And Gallo Negro said, and he goes, hey, don't let this vato lie to you. Every vato has their own path. Oh, I thought that was funny, man, from Gallo Negro himself. Trip out on this. He loved that role so much in Blood In, Blood Out. He loved that. And let me know when if my audio cuts off. I'm going through Gilroy now. And I know there's some choppy spots over here. Just comment no audio, please. Please. They're saying, Baku. Yeah, he would have been the metal. That's for damn sure. I forgot what else I was saying. Anyways. Iron Fisticus, Mikey, that's right. Here, Big Meech got out. Okay, I'm not, to be honest, cabrón. Ni sé quién es, way. I don't know what it is. You know, there's a lot of channels that, you know, that they report on rap all the time because they know rap blew up, man. From the 90s to now, the numbers have been crazy, right? You could do one EP now, drop a single with a beat on steroids, and you're pretty much made at that point. You know, you do need to invest money in yourself, though, to put yourself out there and shit. Just hit up Gotos, he'll get you straight. I don't know who Big Meech is. So what is he? Is he a Chicano, Southside rapper, Northside rapper? Respectfully, I'm not sure, man. My bad. I don't know at all. And when I don't, I'm real with it. I don't know it, cabrón. My bad. Disco el Super Visto. That's right. Fucking comes in with the white suit with the white neck. Damn, he came in with the Travolta busting a move. That's a veterano move right there. In my IG story, you know, I saw this on someone else's story. You know how you can reshare it, add yours. I hit the add yours. What song, you know, without saying your age, what song was playing and were you playing in high school? And it was Central Valley rap. A lot of it was Central Valley rap. Bay Area probably was number one. Bay Area number one. Number two, and I'm only talking rap. I'm not talking about because obviously oldies is there. Obviously, pinchy reggae, freestyle, old school. Old school is right behind oldies. Anyways, I don't even know how I got into that cover. Pandering to the peanut gallery. That ain't gonna win the majority vote. True. I see what you're saying, cabron. Peanut gallery. I mean, everyone that I've been talking to in the last month or two telling me this pinchy campaign trail has been insane, bro. They haven't even slept. They're gonna sleep on November 6th. Wait. And then that day I'm gonna go live. Because it lands on a Wednesday. Everyone's gonna vote on Tuesday. I'm gonna go live on Wednesday. Let's talk about it. At least you know here I know lightweight some of the issues, right? I've attended several city council meetings. I know mostly all the city councilmen. Some of them want to come on the channel. And you know what? I'm not just going to have anyone on the channel. Not anyone. I guess I'll just leave it at that. That's a nice way of saying what I said. But anyways. Do I got time for politics? No, man, I don't, bro. I'm trying to retire by 50. I got a plan that me and the wifey by 50, we're going to be done with at least, and hopefully still have some color in my hair. Wait. I don't want to be like J Cat Joker and Just for Manning, you know. I won't do that anyways. What they don't know is again, it looks so dark that the skin complex, it actually pops the wrinkles. You can actually see them more. Now your face looks like that one dude on the Fantastic Four. What's his name? The Thing. Anyways, Jesus Duarte, that's right, cabrón. He says the Spanish said that word because some of the kids came out looking like Indio. I can believe that too. Do I know for a fact? No. I mean, obviously we don't, right? Unless you heard some straight elder on the channel that was as close to a generation that had memories of what actually took place. But yeah, that was a crazy term. So Wayward Son is coming on the channel, gente. I already passed Gil right now. I think I'm heading to Hollister. On Dia de Muertos, that'll be on 11/1. Tap into that one. Mi beautiful linda raza. Yup, San Benito County line. Hello. So P. Hernandez, yeah, I voted for Trump. I voted for P. Hernandez. I voted for Virueta, Tony. Because again, these are not politics, these are businessmen. Well, you know, P. Hernandez and Karina Powers, they grew up in the hood and shit. They grew up in the hood and shit. So you know, and they have our best interests. If not, believe me, I'll call them on it. I'll be the first one to be in your face. I'm gonna tell you told the people this. and you did that, guess what? Your seat is up. That means as soon as it expires, you're out the door. Yeah, so if I had a magic wand, unite the raza, that's it, and be like, okay, it's going to benefit, obviously, us first, U.S. first, America first. It's going to benefit California second. And to be honest, if I was the Mexican president, not like the Jewish one, I mean, Scheinbaum, but if I was the Mexican, at least because I have Mexican blood in me, right? If I was the Mexican president, I'm sorry, the U.S. president, I would make Mexico a top economic partner and bring all those factories that are in India and China over to Mexico. Their ROI goes up, their GDP goes up, the raza is prosperous, and here I am, the first fucking president that accomplished something for the motherland dramatically. Think about that. Think if I just added 20-30% to the Mexican economy in one move. Well, you know who did it? I mean, Uncle Trump did it for a little bit. Sad part about it was the store owners, when the Mexico-Canada agreement changed, they lost 70, and they haven't seen U.S. products return since. Oh, business. Big Meech is from Black Mafia family. My bad. Again, cabrones, one of the most popular shit you could do is probably come on YouTube, be up on current day rap, and talk about rap. And then you have a lot of 15-year-olds, maybe 16-year-olds. That's cool. It's always gonna be popular. I stopped buying CDs when I went away in 2003, and then lost all the CDs. Had to reset what God bless. Single tape I ever had. And so when it was easy for me to download Generation Now, the slappers were all there. The Chicano. Oh, PG Chewy, man. Take care, Mikey. I'm out. That's right, Cabron. I appreciate you. Ron Garcia tapped in for that moment. Tap into the Ron Berets. Maybe I haven't said it enough in the live. But more